Ahoy, ahoy. Welcome, everyone, to this week's edition of the Borderline Hooligans podcast. I am Brennan. Right across from me is Alex.
Yes, Daddy.
Next to him is Brady.
Hello?
And next to him is Aaron.
Alex, I'm so glad you're all the way the fuck over there away from me.
Why would you hit me for that?
Probably.
Sweet.
Cup
Deserves
check?
it.
I'm gonna buy a cup.
Again, just a shameless plug to start here at BL Hooligans on Twitter.
Yep. And we are also now on YouTube as Borderline Hooligans.
Oh, thank you for that update, Alex.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
was not aware.
All right. Whose idea was this fucking bear to be in my spot?
Mine.
Yeah,
Collective, it
Brennan
was
is-
like kind of all of ours, but
Well,
he grabbed the
Yeah,
bear.
Brennan grabbed
So
him,
Brandon
put
had
him
the
in his
idea
spot.
of the bear.
Yes,
And then I don't remember who came up with Baron.
I did.
I think it was also Brennan,
also
but
did
we
that.
just, I guess it was Brennan's idea, and we just kind of rolled with it.
And
You guys made the fucking headset too tight for me now, you fucking assholes.
I had to make it fit the bear.
yeah, Baron
Yeah,
had
come on,
the-
Baron's.
He could have had his own fucking pair of headphones.
I didn't know
You
that there
weren't
was any-
here.
Yeah,
He was just your
You weren't
stand-in
here.
one
They
time.
were
Yeah,
being
come on.
used.
He needs to be able to listen to his own voice.
I would just say it right now. He was a horrible fill-in guy.
No, he was terrific.
No.
Everybody
I couldn't
loved him.
understand a fucking word he was saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
you missed
At least
out
you
then.
didn't argue with us,
Mhm.
Aaron.
Well, hey. I miss you guys. What can I say?
My
Oh,
apologies.
shit.
That's a good reminder for everybody.
Yeah. And
Who here?
Dad texts me, your dog
Like-
won't come back. What the fuck you want me to do? I'm not home.
Oh no! Oh no!
dog go
Figure
bye-bye.
it out, Dad.
All right. So might as well start off with this week. Last week we talked about a story
Mhm.
of a time where Aaron and his brother,
Being hooligans.
yes, did something interesting. And Aaron wasn't here last week to tell his perspective on
I
the
was
story.
kind of upset you guys told the story without me.
I didn't want to, but
We were kind of running out.
and then I just put it out there, and it actually was perfect.
Okay.
goes-
So it was all my idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
And it was actually really funny because I forget how old we were. But I just remember it was a Saturday night and I was so scared to go to church the next day because I thought like
You're going to catch on fire.
Yeah. I thought the priest was gonna talk about it. I'm like, oh fuck.
Really?
I was horrified.
I
that
wasn't
it
even
happened.
there.
I don't think I've ever really asked you about this after the fact. Like,
Nobody asked me anything about it after the fact.
I just remember it distinctly, and like every once in a great while, I'll tell somebody this story and just laugh about it. It is so
Looking back
good.
at it, fucking stupid, but
I mean,
Yeah.
we are borderline hooligans. I mean,
I mean,
that is our name.
and we
I don't
talked
think
about,
there's anything borderline about it. I think we're all just a bunch of fucking hooligans.
We've grown up. All right. We've grown up.
we talked about it last week too. Being
right,
that,
Sav.
being that.
Hey, you gonna introduce her now that you brought her into
Well,
this
you
whole
forgot
thing?
to introduce her at the beginning.
I didn't think we were going to.
I mean, she
She
doesn't have a mic.
microphone.
Well, Sav is here. That is Aaron's girlfriend, and she made a weird look towards me, like, really, when I said we were grown up. I never said
Yeah.
we were fully grown.
He's right though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just look at Alex. He has yet to hit puberty over there.
Oh
Hey.
no!
Just
Wait,
because
wait.
I don't have to shave my balls doesn't mean you have to attack me.
He's
Alright,
wearing
okay,
a
okay, that
Mountain
went a little
Dew
far.
T-shirt and a pair of sweatpants or pajama pants that look like jeans. So
The same ones from last time.
Yes, but they've been washed, and I'm holding a Budweiser in my hand.
I love the fact he had to specify they've been washed. Like we didn't believe him. Like
You guys were like hounding on me that I don't wash my freaking clothes. Okay, so calm down.
Hey, you know what I will hound on you about? Mow your fucking lawn.
Mm,
That's just
mm.
getting tall out there.
I've been fucking busy. All right,
all right.
I was
Back
gonna
to-
do it tonight, but
You have like a quarter acre of lawn. You might as well just mow it.
yeah, you get home, be tired as shit at 8 o'clock at night, and go mow your lawn.
I am.
I'll do it for you.
All right, cool, go.
Not right now.
All right.
I was gonna do it tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but I forgot to do research and double check my notes, so I had to do that today.
Am I the only motherfucker that didn't bring notes?
The Brady's notes are always
Ever.
here.
I mean, my
My
notes
notes
are
are
the
always
surprise
here.
that I got.
Yeah.
I've got nothing this week, so
Yeah.
I
kinda
did enough
have-
talking last week.
I kind of have a long thing going
good,
on. If you
good.
guys want to
Okay.
That's fine.
hop into that,
Go right into that.
I
Yeah,
wanted to
let's
finish
go.
up talking about the story we talked about last week, real quick. But
I mean,
could you guys close your eyes for me, please?
yep, eyes are closed, beer bottle heading towards mouth.
Reason, could you make any more noise?
More fucking noise. So
You're gonna make editing a bitch.
no, you're not.
Yes, you are. I hear all
When
those
am I
fucking
allowed to open
crinkles.
my eyes?
Just a little longer.
What the fuck are you
The
throwing?
aggression.
Hey, all right. I gotta let people know what's going on. All right, open your fucking eyes. Us guys here over at Borderline Hooligans
Oh, geez.
love Little Debbie's. So what
Oh,
I fucking
Lord.
did is I got Little Debbie's that we never fucking eat, and I want to rank them. I want
Alright.
to scale
My
1 to 10 of
goodness.
them all.
Oh my fucking god!
All right. Before we go any further, what in the fuck is a turtle brownie?
Those things are immaculate.
Really?
Yes.
They
Okay.
look delicious.
Here's my question for you guys: do we all love Little Debbie's, or is my just obsession with Little Debbie's and constantly
I think-
No,
stalking?
I think we all do.
I think we've all loved Little Debbie since we were kids.
They're an American institution.
Okay.
I know his family eats them. My family eats them a bunch. I mean, I know you like them, Aaron.
I mean, I got
apparently
4
does.
boxes of fudge rounds, 3 boxes of Swiss rolls, 2 boxes of brownies, and 2 boxes of zebra cakes.
I think
right now.
there's one over there, possibly. Maybe
chocolate
I can't tell.
cupcakes.
I think I've had those before.
Yeah, these
I
are
had to
actually
make
pretty
sure
bomb.
that like it was none of it is Little Debbie's that Alex normally gets, so it'd be different.
Turtle
Yeah.
brownies is definitely
Yeah,
throwing me
that's
for a
new.
loop, but
The spin
Yeah.
wheels are new.
They've been out for a while with turtle brownies.
No, but I mean, new to me. I
Oh.
guess I haven't had them before. And
I
these
see.
delight things over here. What the hell are
DW
these?
was mentioning apparently. I don't know how true this is. Maybe it's just something he heard. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. That Little Debbie's is supposed to be coming out with like ice cream flavored after some of their popular.
They've already
Oh.
got
They
that.
already have that.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say that's.
Yeah.
I want to try some of that. That is something I haven't.
It doesn't seem too enticing to me.
Yeah.
Fudge
I
round ice
watched-
cream. You know what is really good though?
What's
Take
that?
fudge rounds, crunch them up, and put them on vanilla ice cream. I know you guys didn't hear that, but I whispered "fucking amazing."
Thank you for clarifying that, Alex.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just an audio product. I got to make sure the audio
I don't think
hears
they
it.
missed a whole lot right there.
But
I think they did.
on the ice cream flavors, I watched a guy do something similar to this, where he like went through and he tried. There's like 5 or 6, maybe I want to
Okay.
say, and not all that impressive, according to him.
You guys are curious? You're looking at about $20 worth of Little Debbie's in front of you.
Well, I mean, they
Well,
actually say
okay,
the
I
price
think I
on them.
know the price of my Little Debbie's. All right, I buy them like every other week.
Alex probably spends more than me on Little Debbie's. Let's be real here.
I try
In a
not
month.
to eat.
They spend about 30-40 bucks on Little Debbie's.
I would not buy Little Debbie's. Did my dad not buy them? He loves them, and I would go without them, to be honest.
So we doing the turtle brownies first, then Brady?
Well, since
guess
Brady's
so,
opening
since
that
Brady's
box,
cracking
I would
it.
This one over
say,
here ready to.
I don't want to eat all of every one of these.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna say.
no,
if you
no.
just
No,
wanna,
no,
split
just
it
like-
in half and share
yeah.
with the guy next
Yeah.
to you. That's okay with me.
Okay. I'm down for that.
Okay, because I know I did buy. I didn't realize how much I bought until today.
Yeah, and you okay? So if we're hungry after this, because you told us not to eat a big supper, so I just didn't eat supper.
Oh.
I got pizza rolls and tater tots and chicken nuggets that I can
Oh, man.
fry up quick.
I just didn't listen to you and figured I'd still be hungry by 8 o'clock, so I ate a big supper. And I was correct. I'm hungry again, so we're good.
Well, the only time I get an appetite is if I haven't eaten for like 20 some odd hours.
I told Alex that this morning. I was like, Alex, I guarantee you, doesn't matter how much I eat for supper, I'll be hungry by 8 o'clock.
You've
How messy are these going to be?
very
Oh.
fucking messy. It looks
Yep.
like. Oh
Yep.
god,
Want the
damn.
small
damn.
half?
I don't
You get the
care.
big one. I
Okay,
don't-
fine. Guess I haven't eaten
We should've
supper
got
yet.
paper fucking plates for this.
all right. So
Yeah.
the first thing we're trying are these turtle brownies. They're like brownie. They've got like a caramel drizzle on top, and they've got nuts sprinkled over top.
This is actually pretty fucking fire.
All right, we're gonna have to get some plates and some napkins or some shit in here so I
Alright.
can wipe my.
All right,
fingers off.
Baron, go get it. Do it.
Yeah, go fucking do it, you dumb bear.
Go do it.
I guess he thinks he's higher on the food chain. He's telling you to do it.
I swear to God, I'm gonna murder that fucking bear.
Hey, Sav, can you do us a favor and get us some paper plates for my kitchen, please? I owe you one.
You had to pick the one female in the room to tell to go to the kitchen.
She's
What
the
a
only
nice
one
guy,
without a
Alex.
mic, okay?
Where is it at?
It should be in my pantry.
In the kitchen.
On that big pantry that I have all the little Debbie's and chips shit in.
Yep, I definitely like the turtle brownies. I'm gonna have to get a piece of paper to write on.
I'd say that was a great start.
Yeah.
I knew it
My
was going to be
fingers are all
great.
greasy.
Was this what you guys were expecting?
No.
Not
No,
at all.
no.
I had no idea what. the fuck
Even
were
when
doing.
you showed up today, I thought I saw Little Debbie snacks in the bags, but I was still like, oh, maybe you brought some stuff and a couple of Little Debbie snacks. Like,
No,
No.
I literally damn near bought out the store selection.
I was honestly, I thought you were gonna bring like Mexican food or something like that in because we just passed Cinco de Mayo. That's what I thought.
You know, I don't think I quite make enough money to feed us.
No, I didn't think you did, and I was like, why is he telling us not to eat? Like we're gonna eat a meal or some shit.
sweet.
Thanks, Sav.
There's a lot of napkins. You guys
Nice.
are messy.
What are you calling us, children?
Yes.
Are you our new mother?
Don't call me that.
Good call.
All right, mom.
All right, so next what we're going to do is the honey bun mini muffins. And these actually come in pouches. So there are 5 pouches, 4 per pouch.
Oh,
So
they're
just
like,
open one pouch,
we're
and
just
we
gonna
always
open
try
one.
one.
it's like the like mini
I'll
donuts.
pass my plate around and you guys can take one off.
Just pass the bag around.
I guess that works.
Oh, whatever works, man. All right.
I think I'm gonna try to make a list just in the middle of a piece of paper. That way, I can put something above or below this one.
Before we get too far, what do we all rate that Turtle Sunday?
Like,
Oh,
are we gonna
10 out
rate
of
them in
10.
order? or
No,
are we
just
gonna-
like give it like a 1 out of 10. What you think of it?
Okay.
What are we comparing them to all Little Debbie snacks? Or are we just comparing them?
Just-
In general,
And like
Yeah,
in
like,
general,
how-
what you think it deserves?
honestly, this is a freaking 8.
8.
8.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
up there for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like if 10 is the best thing I ever ate and 1 is the worst thing I've ever ate, 8.
8.
Yeah.
This little thing.
I think 8's a pretty fair
Oh
number.
no, it's I don't know how to describe that. Like a little sailor's cap.
Something
You
You
know
know
what
what
this
this
reminds me of?
Oh, good
Yes.
thought.
Bro.
Muffin Town muffins.
Yes.
From
Oh
school.
my god.
Muffin Town muffins. I'm gonna have to get some of
Yeah.
those next time.
Okay, so when we were in high school, Alex had this weird obsession with Muffin Town muffins, which was the muffins
Apple
we got at school.
cinnamon Muffin Town muffins.
They were delicious, I will agree. And these taste very close to that.
Yes. They have the muffin fluffiness and taste to it, just honey instead of apple cinnamon.
Yeah, as soon as I bit into that, that's the first thing I thought of. And I
Same.
seen the look on your face said that you thought of it too.
No, I did.
You guys want napkins as well?
Sure.
Let me share.
Oh, see, Mom? He learned.
Listen here.
Stop calling me mom.
You told
Kick
me to
his
stop.
ass.
You should know what that means.
That makes me dad. I hope you realize that.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, Sav.
I think you're more of a papa.
Papa.
No, he's a paw.
I love it when they call me Big Pop.
Hi, Pops.
Pops.
You volunteered to
You-
be
you
here. Yeah, I
asked to
mean,
be
like,
here.
it's honestly.
I thought that was solid. It was.
I like that.
That's a
I don't think
6.5.
Yeah, I don't think it beats out
I give
the
it
Turtle
5.5.
Brownie.
I'm going
5.5.
6.
I'm going 6.5.
I think relative to the Turtle Brownie, it's kind of comes up short.
Maybe
Yeah.
we shouldn't have started with a turtle brownie.
That was a
Oh,
lot of sugar
I mean,
right away.
we just
Yeah,
have to
Brady, just start with the best fucking one.
You sat it in front of me.
How do we
Man,
know
this
it was the
tastes
best
like
one? We haven't tried
shit.
them all yet.
I'm going to assume because they look the best. By the box.
Maybe
next
these
we
swirl
have-
will be good.
Oh my
Pecan
god, I remember
spin
having these when
wheels.
I was younger, and I do not
Spin
care for
wheels.
these as much.
These next things are called pecan spin wheels. It looks like they've always got pecans in them, and then cinnamon.
Ooh, I love cinnamon though. Once again,
Oh,
you asked to be here.
I didn't ask.
Obnoxious in ourselves. That's the whole point.
Okay.
I mean, the whole point of this is that we're just four
Just
college
different.
kids, or not college kids, four like 20
Can
year
you
olds.
hear Mike?
So it's my mic. A lot smaller than I
I'm
thought.
only eating half though, so if you want the half,
Okay, yeah, I'll take that half.
I'm not a big wanting to eat a. I like this stuff, but I try not to, get fat.
Reasonable.
I've lost 70 pounds in the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's really showed.
Yeah, it
and I'm really
has.
proud of you.
I haven't lost.
I know
any
you
in,
haven't
like-
tried, but fuck you because it makes me feel like a fat
Well, I
lard.
did kind of try. Like I stopped eating snacks altogether for like a good while.
Well, this is your first cheat day in like 3
Well,
years. So.
I've had several cheat days, and it hasn't really gone back up, which is sweet. But
Aaron, you really want to cut a lot of weight?
If you're thinking drugs, I'm way
Nope.
ahead of you.
Stop drinking pop.
Oh, I know.
I already don't
Not
do that.
kidding.
Uh-huh.
It's amazing.
I stopped drinking pop and was still fat.
I'm actually probably going to get a gym membership next week.
Hmm.
Yeah. When I was younger, I didn't care for these. I'm older, still don't give a fuck for them. Give them a 3.
They're all right.
They're just
They're not.
bland.
I was thinking 3 as well.
Yeah,
I'll give them a 3.
I was thinking like
There's like
3. Yeah,
no pecans in there at all.
If they
Mhm.
didn't have the cinnamon flavor,
it would be like a
0.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's terrible.
Even then, it just doesn't pop. It's
Mm.
not something that really stands out. Pretty mediocre at best.
If no one's going to eat the rest of those, I'm going to drive around town and throw them at children as they walk on the sidewalk.
Nice.
That's probably the best use for them, actually.
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
I mean, they're not terribly hard, so it wouldn't hurt them, but I'd still get my enjoyment out of throwing them at kids, you know?
Maybe
Until
the
you
kids will
get-
get the enjoyment out of eating them afterwards.
And then they realize, oh, these fucking suck.
And they want to go
Yeah.
hunt you down and throw them back.
These do not look good at all.
And so these next things, they're called peanut butter crunch bars.
I feel like I've seen these before.
I don't know. They kind of look like a Twix, maybe something that kind of looks like a Twix.
Unpopular opinion, I don't like Twix.
They're like the opposite of Twix. They like have peanut butter, then the crunch, and then the chocolate
well,
instead
they
of the
have peanut
crunch
butter instead
cookie
of
with the caramel. I mean, like the caramel is on top of the crunch cookie instead of the caramel being in the crunch cookie.
Is it the
Does
left
it-
or the right one?
Right. Every
Does it
day.
matter?
That's the middle one, and it looks like
orientation?
my penis.
oh.
Do you know there actually made a difference when they started making left and right? The
Ow.
the left one was less caramel and more of a more cookie towards it, and then the right actually had more caramel than cookie.
I'm going to be disappointed when they don't taste like Twix, thanks to you fuckers.
I just
I'm
said they
willing to
look
bet they
like Twix.
taste
I
like,
didn't say they
Nutty
were
Buddies.
Twix.
They're
They're
Or
probably
Nutter
very
Butters.
similar to that.
Well,
I
maybe
would
it'll
say.
taste like Reese's.
very-
Anybody
Wow.
watch
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
Caddyshack when they were younger?
Mhm.
Fuck
Just
yeah.
looks like that fucking chocolate bar they pour out of that
You mean
bowl
the-
that looks like a turd.
I mean the Baby Ruth, or the Babe Ruth.
It was a Baby Ruth, yeah.
Yeah, whatever the
Tastes like a peanut butter butterfinger.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't like either.
Damn.
This is going to be the one I'm sure I'm going to be different than everybody else on, but
I don't care for that peanut butter flavor.
It's
the
too
peanut-
much.
The peanut butter doesn't taste good.
It tastes alright, but there's too much of it.
There's too much peanut butter. The peanut butter doesn't taste good. I don't care for the crunchiness of it. Normally, whenever I want to eat a snack, I don't want a million crumbs laying on me.
yeah.
Honestly, fuck. This is probably, honestly, a fucking 3 as well.
I'm going to put this out here. I'll put that lower than the pecan, whatever those were.
Really?
I put that at a 2.
You give reasoning?
I am not a fan of the whole like peanut butter chocolate wise. Reese's is the only one that I really enjoy. But like Twix, Kit Kat, all them kind of oddball, not a fan. And like the crunchy chocolates, I don't understand that either. Not a crunch. No.
I would also put it at a 3.
I mean, this thing makes me sad. Not as sad as the pecan spin wheels.
Yeah. Come on, little
It
Debbie.
makes me
so.
just as sad.
The only thing that I like the spin wheels is just the cinnamon. Like the
And the
cinnamon.
But even then, that thing didn't have that much cinnamon flavor.
No, it
It
didn't.
did it a little at the
a
end.
little at the
And
end.
at least that one had like good texture.
I think the
guess.
worst part about it is that these fucking things, for how chocolate and peanut butter they are, they're fucking dry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thirsty. And the fact that they have the balls to give you 2 of them, make you die of dehydration. What the fuck are you doing, little Debbie's?
Jeez, I'm
Please
gonna have
sponsor
some more
us.
editing to do now.
Oh, I wasn't
Thanks.
that passionate about it.
We started with like the best one so far.
Yep.
Went downhill
All right.
so far for me.
So
Here, Alex, you want me to
yeah, I'll open
toss
up
in that
the.
box and I'll introduce it?
Let me put down my beer. Ready?
Chuck it.
Yeet.
These ones, I'm not 100% sure which ones I've had. If I've had
Thank
the
you.
Hostess or the Little Debbie version.
I've
They-
had the Hostess.
They
So-
both have the same.
Yeah.
So these are called chocolate cupcakes, but what do they call them? The hostesses?
Like zingers?
no,
Some-
not the
no.
zingers.
Is that something else?
That's something else.
The zingers are kind
it-
of like.
Is it
a
like
cookie.
ho-hos they call them or something?
Oh,
Are the like in
Here. Explain what you just said.
You might as well move closer to Alex's mic so people can understand you.
Sharing is caring.
Welcome
Why
to the
ask me?
podcast.
basically they're like a chocolate cupcake with whipped cream in the middle and like icing on top. So whatever it is, it's that hostess version.
I have
Yeah.
a pretty good feeling these are going to be extremely mid.
And they're gonna be a 6.
I don't.
My dad absolutely loves these, and I have not tried one in a long time, so I'm not sure.
Nice catch.
I have pants for feet. That was more stretching than I need to do in a day.
More stretching?
Yeah.
I think you need to stretch out more. I think it's good for
Yeah.
your body.
I'm trying to destroy my body, so yeah.
Alex
wanna
is on
tear
his
it,
way to
or do
be
you trust
paralyzed
me?
from the neck down?
I
Oh
prefer to
jeez,
tear it.
this thing is gonna tear.
I know he'll eat after me, but I'm not.
He will not eat after me.
I'm
tried.
not about that life.
Brady.
Good. Looks
Hey,
good to me.
listeners, just so you know, podcast listeners, Brady's kind of a germaphobe.
A little bit, yeah.
Did you want one of
If
these?
you ask my family, I'm more than kind of a germaphobe.
I think it's a healthy dose, and I mean, from how I know you, you typically think towards the worst every single time. I guess hell, you talked about it on the last
my
podcast.
brain goes to worst case
Yeah,
scenario.
every single time. So I can understand why he's a germaphobe.
All right. As long as you're getting the whipped cream part, it's really good. But if you're not getting any of the whipped cream, I'm not a big fan of like the cake part,
Well, it's just like chocolate cake, basically.
which I'm not a fan of. So
What do you give it?
still better than the
Polish,
Crunch Bar.
polish.
I would have to say for me, this one is
What are
actually.
you lovebirds talking about over there?
okay.
Someone's got to explain.
We can just
I
cut
was
this part
eating,
out,
so-
too.
She, after Brady said, if you're getting the whipped cream, it's good. Otherwise, nah. And she said. That's
Oh,
what she
damn.
said.
Aw,
Nice.
damn.
Thanks.
And I told her, and you call us childish. So
I'm gonna put that one somewhere in the.
solid 6.
I'm gonna say 5.
They're like exactly the same thing as a
I'm
hostess.
going to say 4.
Now, in my opinion, relative to everything else we've tried, I think this is actually second for me behind the turtle brownie.
You
I don't
put
know.
it at like a 7.
I don't do numbers. I'm just like ranking them in order.
Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty,
I
last
think
one.
that works better for me.
What are we at? What do we got?
And yeet.
I had these
Can't
a lot
throw,
when I
can't
was
catch.
younger.
Yes.
This one I've never seen before. They're called Devil Squares. So
My
it's like
mom used to buy
Devil's
these all
food
the
cake.
time.
So like red cake.
Ooh, I might like this.
They're like kind of like bar squares, but it's got like red cake inside. It's coated in chocolate, and they've got whipped cream in the middle.
Brennan mentioning Klondike bars. I didn't have a Klondike bar until I was 21.
I've never had a Klondike bar.
So there's a lot of things that Brady wouldn't do for a Klondike.
Mini
bar.
To be
Klondike
honest,
bars. They're
nowadays
actually
I
just,
would because
just open
I
one,
love
and we'll
them.
split them
Oh, great.
each in
That's-
half.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had never had one, and randomly me and Dad were at the store, and I was just like, I've never had a Klondike bar, and he's like, me either. He's 51 years old. We tried one. Both of us loved them. It's just an ice cream bar without the stick, but I love
Brady
ice cream
split
bars,
it.
So
Take the cake.
presentation wise, it looks good.
What are you, Gordon Ramsay?
Yep.
That does not look like.
You. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off.
This tastes just like what we just ate.
But better.
Just slightly better.
Yeah.
Really close.
Yeah, I'd have to agree there.
It's slightly better texture wise and slightly better flavor wise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 5 just because it looks more presentable.
I'm giving it a 7.
I'm gonna go up and give it a.
Sav.
I'll probably give it a 6.
Right? Is that all of them? Is
Sav.
that every one of them? So I think, in conclusion, for me, 1 would be turtle brownies. 2 would be those last things we had. Then, cupcake things. Probably the muffins, the crunch bars, and then last are the wheels of sadness over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the exact
I
same
actually
thing.
do not put the wheels at the bottom. I put the crunch bars on the last. Put the wheels right above it.
I mean,
Well-
for me, it's got to be the turtles, devils, the muffins and the mini muffins, cupcakes. Oh, what other ones were there?
Little crunch bar things.
Yeah,
And then
the spin wheels. Those are the only other two.
we got
Yeah.
5.
Now,
So then the
now that
spin
we've
wheels
all
and then the
talked
crunch
about
bars.
all these oddball ones we haven't ate, where would you rank your favorite Little Debbie snack out of 10?
9.
So what is your favorite one? Describe what that one is.
The fudge round.
You would put that as a 9.
Yes.
Yep, I would have to go the same.
Fudge round?
Fudge round 9.
Brennan?
I like zebra cakes.
I'm going to put zebra cakes at the top as well.
10 out of 10.
I'm going to put mine at a 9 because I'm putting 10 at like the best thing I ever ate.
I like to go full bore. Like I said, I don't do number rankings, so I'm just like
Mhm.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
You know what we learned from this episode? That I wasted $20 on horrible Little Debbie snacks.
Hey, you rated
turtle
them
ones are pretty
turtle
good.
things as an 8. You
Those
take
are pretty
them home and
good.
Enjoy those.
But
I
the
did not-
turtles are great.
That is higher
Or no,
than
I guess I rated mine as an
Oh,
8.
the turtles, yeah.
the
turtles
turtles. I rank higher than the cosmic brownies. Like cosmic brownies, I rate as a
Honestly,
5,
I'm probably only going to take the muffins with me home. Everything else is going to be shoved in Alex's cabinet.
and it'll probably expire except for the turtle brownies. I might be munching on those later on this
I
week.
think-
That's fine.
I think if they would up their branding on the turtle brownies and name them something different besides turtle brownie, I think they could sell a lot more of these.
What do you
Caramel
want,
brownie.
Brownie turtle?
Well, but
No,
that's,
caramel brownie. Caramel brownie.
that's a turtle flavor. Like turtle ice cream involves caramel and nuts.
Oh,
That's why they're called
I did
turtle
not know
brownie.
that.
Yeah, that's the whole reason behind it.
I just
All
feel
right.
like they need to up their branding or something.
Okay.
At least make it look like a turtle or something. I don't know.
Ah, jeez.
You're asking for too much.
Well,
on
they
Little
got zebra
Debbie's.
cakes look like zebras. I
Not
mean,
really. Where's the fucking head on that thing?
Really.
It has the stripes. Come on.
That's
Color.
about it. The
Color-wise.
color.
Are zebras hexagons, Brady?
Exactly.
Right, they are hexagon shaped, aren't they?
Yes.
they are.
Aren't they? Yeah.
Octagon would be too complicated for them over there.
Yes.
Sorry, me, small brain. Alrighty. So, Brady, you want to talk about the metal object sitting in front of us?
I don't know why I feel this weird. I weirdly want to call it obelisk.
Obelisk?
Sure, that's probably not the correct term, but it just reminds me of that.
Yeah.
So-
So obelisk is like a Washington Monument.
Yeah. It's the shape of the Washington Monument. Yeah. But Brady brought in like a metal cube.
For show and tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been trying to practice welding, and I decided to make a 4-inch by 4-inch by 4-inch steel cube where I welded the seams, and it weighs a lot. I don't know how much it weighs, to be honest.
We're gonna throw that at kids too.
For
That
legal
one's a bit too
reasons,
far.
that's a joke.
Yeah, for legal reasons, that's definitely a joke. I've
I
had
got more
s-
jokes like that.
Okay,
We're gonna
hold
fill
off.
we're gonna fill it with pecan spin wheels, and then bring it in. We gotta weigh it down.
I've been given several ideas what to do with this cube now that I've made it. Like one of the ideas I got from a couple of guys at work was to paint dots on it and turn it into a big dice, which you'd only be able to probably roll it in dirt or grass because if you roll it on your cement, it'd probably chip it.
Or on your floor to probably destroy it.
Yeah. And I thought it'd be cool to drill a hole in it and fill it full of lead, so it was even heavier, just for the fun of it.
Can we shoot it with a gun?
I don't think he'd want to do that.
I don't know if I could do that. If you shot with a 22, I bet you I could polish it out, but otherwise, everything else would. I don't
So
know
you
exactly how thick this plate is. I have the scrap pieces I can measure, but they wouldn't hold up to much. Yeah, not hardened.
It'd probably fly right through on most rounds.
I bet you I probably have a round that might make it through both sides.
I'm pretty sure I do.
308 might.
I would say I have some that will.
Yeah, he's got the biggest caliber of any of us sitting here, I'm pretty sure. If you don't count our parents' guns. But
Alrighty.
Brian
So
has a freaking cannonball from the fucking Civil War.
Yes.
I actually do have a cannon, so
Not
um,
like that, but
I got a
I
little
do-
like
I actually have a cannon.
I
brain
know.
teaser
but
for you guys. Since we're alluding into madness and Sav's smacking
This is
headphones
something-
You know,
off
I
people.
think
don't
she's the reason
know.
why we're heading down this road.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know, it's always like controlled madness. This is just a clusterfuck.
I mean, before we were a little insane, but now it's just chaos.
Hooligans,
used-
if you will.
I used to think you were crazy. Now I can see you're nuts.
Well, thank you.
Good reference.
So
Have you seen my Balzac?
Bolzak
Oh man.
sounds like some like made up ship that'll be like a parody of Star Trek or Star Wars.
What's that?
Bolzak.
Yeah, he's like a French author.
Oh, it sounds like some sort of way to make fun of a ship.
It was a Italy scene from the third one. It was when like they were in school and Austin was looking for his books. Have you seen my Balzac? I'm looking at your Balzac right now. And there was Longfellow and Charles Dickens. So it's like
Ah.
I'm looking at your Dickens right now.
They
see.
They get rid of some really good scenes out of
Yes.
those movies.
If anybody was wondering, my dad did capture the dog, so she is okay.
Sweet.
I was really concerned.
The dog is
Swell,
safe.
swell.
Very, very concerned. But anyways, I have a conspiracy theory for you guys.
Okay.
Another one? God damn
Which
it.
I don't know if I approve of this, but we'll
Okay.
see.
So
Alex in his tin cap stuff, his tinfoil cap.
yeah,
We'll start calling you Alex Jones.
go ahead. But anyways,
I like that.
freaking frogs gay.
So-
I like that.
I'm gonna tell you guys about this, and you guys have to determine whether or not it's real or fake.
Well, isn't the thing about a conspiracy theory that it's
Whether-
quite
okay.
possibly true?
Whether or not it was posted by someone on the internet and people actually believe it, or I made it up.
Whether you made it up or someone else made it up.
Yeah,
So basically, you need to do a better job of explaining yourself.
sorry. But I mean, when I consider a real conspiracy theory, I don't think, oh yeah, that definitely happened. I mean, people believe in it. Like I,
I
don't.
mean, some of
I-
them actually,
yeah.
yes, for real.
Flying spaghetti monster.
Definitely that one.
You want to ask the fucking bear what he thinks once he says
Of
what
course.
he's going to say?
Yeah,
Of course.
he was a great guess.
Yeah. Fucking bear.
Aaron, let it go. All
At
right.
least he didn't ruin
Oh,
our
never.
show.
Yeah, you don't ever see
Sav.
him making fun of anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, he's just being like a proper polite bear.
He's
And-
looking at the fucking light. I think something's wrong with him.
He might be high. Okay,
He's blind.
leave him alone.
He's blind.
The fuck you let him have, Alex?
I don't let him have anything.
He got
He
the
takes.
catnip.
He's a prisoner here.
Yeah,
The bear and the goddamn
No.
cats are getting into shit.
I'm the prisoner here. He is the warden.
You don't scare me.
Oh,
You should have seen him last week when we stopped editing or stopped recording. Ask these guys. He was terrifying.
Did he bend you over your fucking waifu pillow? Is that what happened?
Well played.
I can't do it anymore.
nice.
That was too good.
Anyway.
So, oh shit.
Oh, great. Sav, you're never showing up to this ever again. Everything is going wrong.
Very. So
Yeah, that's right. Get out.
You're kidding.
we are kidding, Sav.
For legal reasons, that's
Sav?
a joke.
It is
You
hot in
love
here.
you.
It gets really warm in here.
It gets very warm.
That's the one with the blanket, by the way.
She wonders why she's warm.
You
So
feel the coldness when you open the door.
Yeah.
That's probably the ghost.
No.
No.
Pretty sure it's just toasty in here.
it's always toasty in here. So this is a socialist alien theory.
Oh, jeez.
Socialist.
I hate this
alien
more and more as
theory.
we sit here.
Here we go. Get it over with.
You want me to get it over with? All right. So these aliens were supposedly. You want me to do this or not?
Go
We
ahead.
could cut this.
So I'm
I
just
mean,
fucking with you.
Well, say just read it and we can decide if we can cut it or not.
yeah, and also to audience, if this gets it in, there's gonna be a poll on Spotify and go in the comments on YouTube. If you're not on those, I don't know how you can message or whatever, or do it on Twitter. Take your guess before I reveal the answer, or these guys' guess. I think that'd just be cool to see, I guess. Whatever. So
I think like when he's saying like leave a comment for like Twitter, it'd probably be like a direct message.
Actually,
It would
Twitter
be,
does
like,
have a
at
poll
us.
option.
like at us, like at Borderline Hooligans.
Okay, so okay.
Alex made this shit up.
If you wanted to make a poll, they do have poll options on Twitter. Like they do,
Oh,
where you can vote basically.
yeah. Well then,
Kind of a little odd for us though, since it's like an every other week thing.
yeah. And we not gonna post it this week, but
Mhm.
next week.
Yes.
So, anyways, so these aliens were supposedly banished from their home world for these socialist ideas because they feared that it would destroy society itself.
You said aliens?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure I heard that.
From what
Yeah.
planet?
like
I don't know,
like illegal aliens, like from Mexico, or
like not from Earth.
I was
say
kidding,
something.
but
Ah.
Okay, so they landed on Earth in 1797 in in the Wadden Sea and hid from humans from 1987 to 1870. I didn't write down the island, but it
Wait,
was like
What sea did you say?
Wadden, Wadden. It's like
Wadden?
off what?
Doesn't sound like Waden. It sounds like Wadden.
Sorry, Wadden.
I'm just saying based on how it's spelled.
Yeah.
But so they hid
They
from like
there was
the
an island.
1700s.
There's an island that's like has this circle thing, and it looks like if you take a corn husk and you snap it, if you look inside of it, like it's cut, you'll see the ring. That's like the actual husk or what the corn's growing off of.
Stalk.
Yeah, I guess not. It's not the stalk. Like an actual corn ear, like an ear of corn that you
Okay.
eat. Snap that in half. Like the stem part that you don't
Yes.
eat is like the center of this ring, and then it looks like it has like square circle things going around on this island. I can actually pull it up. Hold on.
All right, so it's
think it-
real.
This island is real.
well, that's
So that kind of spoiled it,
Did it?
I think.
This island is a real island. Can you give me the keyboard, please?
which one?
The one that works. The
Why don't
wireless
we
one.
Clean this table off a little bit.
Well, yeah, we just eat snacks.
Sav!
What is she, our maid now?
Yes. No.
Yeah, and then she'll really never come back.
So I can go to Google Maps.
We need to tell Sav for legal reasons this is all a joke.
I
Um,
think she understands.
So if I go over here to Germany, it's actually
The
off
fact
the
that you
coast
know
of
where
Germany.
to find it.
I told you, I looked into it. Jesus. There's the wait and see. This island right here. Yeah. You see what I mean by like the corn husk? I don't know how to pronounce the island,
Definitely
but I can
should
sell.
not pronounce that out loud.
Yeah, but it's I shouldn't. But it's spelled H-I-G
It's N.
N. Sorry, not H. N-I-G-E-H. The O with the two dots above of it,
No more.
and then R-N.
How is that pronounced? The O when it's
Uh,
like that. Is it?
It's like, oh.
It's actually pronounced the way
Well,
it's
yeah,
like O.
It makes
okay.
an O sound, but I'm not sure exactly.
It'd be like horn. It'd almost be like horn almost.
It'd be like horn. It'd be more like horn and not horn. If that makes sense. It'd just be a longer sound.
I don't want to say the first part.
Yeah,
That
neither
would
do
be-
I.
I'm guessing it'd be like Nighorn, something like that.
No, but supposedly
Yeesh.
on this island, they actually dragged up their wreck ship from the sea, and they created like this socialist mind ray that would kind of implant social ideas into beings. You guys all seem to be pondering this right now.
I'm just curious on like where the conspiracy theories coming in with the ship. Like, was there evidence of the ship?
Well, they say so far the only evidence is the freaking circle itself. Like, that's like the top of the ship, and the ship's kind of buried, kind of highlighted, sort of thing, and then erosion took stuff off. But I haven't found anything where they actually show the ship or
Is
anything.
that a herd of animals on it? Is that what that is?
I think that's trees.
The trees.
Why hasn't somebody just gone and dug here?
I can't tell you.
Field trip.
I have a feeling this would be very hard for the viewers, listeners to really grasp, just because they can't really see it.
Yeah, well, that's why I was trying to spell it for them and tell them where it's at. That way, it's like, hey, the northern coast of Germany, near,
Denmark.
yeah.
You found this way too fast on the map, which is
I told you, I researched it.
once again, you've got the entire world here, and you're just like, yeah, this little island here.
Yeah, I researched it. So that's the island. They supposedly like created this ray. And so actually, the first test they did, supposedly, was Karl Marx, and seeing how he lived his life literally off other people. It kind of it seemed like it went really, really well. So they started making more and actually disguising themselves inside humanity and spreading it more inside of Germany and other European countries. So with that,
Is that it?
almost.
Okay.
So with that, they actually migrated over to Russia, seeing how Russia, with communism involved inside of all that, they went over there and kind of like half-ass controlled the USSR and then the Soviet Union afterwards. And that's all I
Like
got.
the same thing.
Yeah.
How do we want to go through and say, if we think
So-
it's
How about we do this?
your theory or someone else's?
I don't know if the listeners will really get a full grasp of that whole thing. That kind of went all over the place.
Well,
Um,
what do you expect from a conspiracy theory?
yeah,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I was trying to give a broadness of it because if I get like
where did they get those dates from? How are those so exact? Is that how this is fake?
I don't know.
We haven't guessed yet.
Yeah,
Do
you haven't
wanna
guessed
guess?
yet, so I'm not going to reveal it. So,
I think it's fake.
okay, so I guess we're doing
Wait, you think that like he made it up?
Well, no, it's just some troll out there that made this whole thing up.
That's
oh,
what we're
so
trying to
that's the
guess.
thing. You're guessing if I made it up or if someone else did. Like, did
Basically,
I
yeah.
just come up with this out of nowhere?
I guess I was kind of operating on it being like it was like a very small minority of people, or if it was something that actually could have some credence to it.
Okay. Aaron?
I'm gonna say Alex made it up, but he did not find this map on his own.
I think he got the idea
He
from
stumbled
somewhere
upon
else.
this somewhere on the internet, and he really tried throwing it out there about the socialism and everything because he wasn't very all that detailed about it.
I'm gonna say that there is some weird ass people in this world that thought of this, and it's not Alex.
All right.
I think he got the idea from somewhere else, and then he cobbed it together.
So, I want the audience go take their guess now or whatever. But I made it up completely. And the
Fucking
only way that I found this island is I was actually looking for a sea to crash in Europe that would be near Karl Marx. And then the island just happened to be there with that circle. I have no idea what the fuck that circle is about. No idea. And I made it all up.
That's actually more like randomly weird than it needs to be that you were just looking for a random island here and happened to find one that had like a crop circle basically on it.
It literally, that's luck right there. So Aaron was
New
right.
Conspiracy theory.
This is the Twilight Zone.
I made it up.
Look up that island real quick and I just want to see if anything comes up.
I'm
Like,
trying to fix my mic, so
I'm curious to know if anybody knows what this random
circles about.
circle is, because now I'm really curious.
How do you spell it?
NIGEHORN.
Look at Brady spell something once for.
He just looked at it.
Listen here, asshole. Slow clap.
Very slow. Anything faster is too much for Brady to handle. He'd fucking
Very much
spaz
so.
out.
Very much so.
We'll get some legitimate pictures or something. I don't know.
Uninhabited artificial island.
Artificial island.
Oh,
Forest information. I want to see just if they've got some close-up pictures of this.
The fact that it's artificial would.
I mean, yeah. Not a whole
Yo,
lot of
what's that?
pictures of it,
Hey,
but
hey. What's that?
this,
Right, I can't see it.
right click on it. Oh, there you go.
I don't speak German, so I don't understand.
Basically, they grew the island. And that circle must be where they started at. For some reason, it just developed from there.
Hmm.
You can translate the page, can't you?
I think somebody did right here.
Nature Conservation Island. That's why there's no houses or anything on it.
Oh, and I was hoping it was aliens, but
It's interesting. I mean, I've never heard of anything like this before.
just designed to look like that, though. It's
No,
It's interesting nonetheless, though, that you just happen to be scanning and
found
something
that.
right there.
Yeah.
something that could be a fake crop circle, basically, is what you used it as.
Yep. Nope. I randomly found it.
I don't know why the mention of a crop circle reminds me of when we were younger. I had backyard baseball for the PS2, and there is a map where you play on basically like a farmyard, and in the background, every once in a while, a UFO would come by, and it would abduct a cow. And I thought
Can I
that was
have
the
the
funniest thing
mouse?
ever as a kid.
Mouse. Thank you. Nope. But I made it up. I'm honestly surprised.
Oh, I definitely thought that was true.
I honestly thought I told you guys this one before, so I thought it was
No.
going to
No,
be.
no.
I thought I did.
And bringing the whole idea of socialism into it made me definitely think somebody else had theorized this.
I mean,
Well, you guys not remember the origin of this? I got
of-
really drunk at Shorty's and disappeared for like 2 hours.
that's where this came from?
And I came back and I was drunk as shit. And I was telling everybody I was running from the communist aliens and shit like that. I don't remember it,
I guess,
but I was told it.
to be honest, if you'd have called them communist aliens, I'd have picked up on it quicker. For whatever reason, you calling them socialist, it didn't quite seem like something you would say. You don't seem like the talking about socialist type. I don't know. Just kind of threw me for a loop, I guess.
I just changed it for that reason, just to throw a curveball.
Well played.
This is an interesting thing, though. Might be something to go to in the future as well.
Well, that's why I did one.
Oh.
And I mean, if we segue,
Never been on a Segway.
Hmm.
Overrated.
Well,
Like, you've been on an actual Segway, or are you talking like one of them hoverboard things?
An actual set.
Really?
Hmm.
Never been on either, so
Don't fall off them.
Do they hurt?
A little bit.
Did he run you over?
No, it was like it's like slipped out from underneath me. It's like went shooting forward, and I just fell on my back.
So if I want to be a mall cop, you're telling me I got to really practice.
You better take
least-
some lessons from Paul Blart if you're going.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I
Need to get
remember when Segways were like a huge thing. Like, they were the new greatest thing ever. You know,
I
everybody
remember
wanted a
asking my
Segway.
dad for one, and he just told me to fuck off.
Well, I'm sure that,
Oh.
at that time, I'm sure they were like, I don't know how expensive Segways.
$1,200
Yeah, I
or
figured
some
they were
shit like that.
$1,000. Yeah.
Something stupid.
Nowadays, you can buy one of them cheap hoverboard things and get like the same experience for
I think
a
they're
couple
different.
$100.
They're
Well, yeah,
different.
they work slightly different. Like, Segways have handlebars and stuff, but
No, I think we need to get a chimpanzee and a Segway.
I'm not going near a fucking chimpanzee. Those things will.
I kind of forgot about that song. You remember that song?
Reach
No.
like a chimpanzee.
You remember that song?
Chimpanzee
Riding on a
riding on a
Segway.
Segway.
Yeah.
Chimpanzee riding on a Segway.
Aaron's the only one that doesn't.
You
know
guys
that
can
one?
fuck with all the chimpanzees you want. I ain't going near one.
Nah.
I'm more of a like one of them small monkeys kind of guy. Big monkeys.
Talk
are
about
scary.
monkeys. I went to the zoo this last weekend.
Oh, did
Oh
you?
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah?
seen that on
Yeah,
Snapchat.
yeah.
Which one'd you go?
Fort Wayne
Okay.
Children's Zoo. It was actually really cool. They didn't have any of the birds out because of the bird flu going around.
Oh,
But, like,
that
like
sucks.
there was wild geese everywhere, and like there was wild
Yeah.
geese with the
Nice.
deer there. The freaking kangaroos were like fighting the geese. That was fucking great.
Nice.
Sweet. You get the
Frickin'
like two of
Sky
the two of the animals known for aggression: geese
And
and
kangaroos.
Put them together.
We stood there for a hot minute, and there's a couple of fucking jokes I told while I was there that probably shouldn't have told, but I thought they were pretty funny, and I wanted to tell them here. So, one of Sav's friends named, and he, like, there was Amish people everywhere because, like, I guess over there, their big thing is going to the zoo. And he said that he saw a TikTok video that, depending on their hat, resembles if they're like married, if they're single, or if they're like down for a relationship. Is like the Amish Tinder almost. And we walked by this group of Amish guys, and they all had different hats on. I could look over at like, were any of them down to fuck? And then the other one, there's like this little train they have there that just goes around this giant pond that's like right next to the zoo or whatever. And behind that was like a little play train that kids could go on. And I was like, oh man, we are wasting our time waiting this line. Look at that train over there. They're like, yeah, that's where all the cool kids go. And then I think it was, and they're like, yeah, that's cool kids with a K. And I was like, did you guys bring your bed sheets? If not, I brought extras.
Oh God.
It was a fun time though.
I think I've probably been to the Fort Wayne Zoo, and I think I may have actually ridden on this train you're talking about. So
I'm pretty sure
We went there.
second grade.
Yeah.
Was our
I think
First school
me and my
field trip.
parents had gone back
Oh yeah,
like afterwards.
that was my first time going back since then.
I know I've been to the Cincinnati Zoo.
Don't
Been
go
there.
there.
I've been there
When I was
so many
there,
times.
someone got stabbed in the parking lot.
I remember that.
I enjoyed it as a kid.
It was
I
really
remember that.
sketchy. I took my brother's Buick. I threw my iPad in the trunk because I wasn't going to risk anyone breaking the windshield for
yeah.
for an iPad that I just purchased. And I was like, because like we were hearing sirens and like everybody was like, what the hell is that? Like, what's going on? Because like they were close. Like they weren't just driving by. Like they were
Mhm.
close and then they stopped. And I guess someone got word like, yeah, someone got stabbed in the parking lot. And I was like, it's nice to know.
You'll
Hmm.
get that in Cincinnati.
In that area, yeah. It's just a very shitty
Yeah,
spot
there's a
for
certain
a zoo.
certain part Cincinnati.
You know what? Let's put a zoo right here.
And like the houses surrounding it look like fucking meth labs.
They are all
Hey.
college rented houses.
But at least
All
it's
of
not
them.
Cleveland.
It's Cleveland.
If you guys haven't seen the videos, you should get on YouTube and look up what do they call them?
The hastily made Cleveland tourism video.
They're classics. There's 2 of them.
I'm
So good.
sure we mentioned this before. I think
We might have, but I
Uh,
think it was a trial.
it might have been.
It might have been a trial.
Either way, this is your second reminder to go watch them if you
Yes.
haven't already.
Definitely should.
No.
At least we're not Detroit.
So, Aaron,
We're not Detroit.
I refuse to go to Cincinnati Zoo anymore.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Ooh.
We gotta
Ooh.
cut this
Yeah,
Roll
out.
that back
okay.
for a second.
No.
We're pausing. We're cutting that.
Keeping that.
We're cutting that.
That's funny as
He
shit.
said the F word. Jew.
No, he's talking about fuck.
You fucking Jew.
Can't say fuck
I'm
in school,
so
you fucking
glad.
fat ass.
that we have no money being made on this right now. Jesus
fuck
fuck. We would lose so many sponsors from just that.
It's a good thing we can
We can say
use
whatever the
some
fuck we
magical
want.
power of
th-
editing.
There's a podcast I listen to, and they say a lot worse things when they're in the middle of like their advertisement, and they don't say anything.
Yeah, that's the goal. But goddamn, I just wanted to cut it because I made a mistake. You guys turned it into a bit, so now I can't.
Nice. All right. What
No.
were you talking about,
You can cut
Cincinnati
that.
Zoo?
I'm not cutting it.
Why
It's
not?
too good.
Yeah, well, what were you
Oh,
mentioning
come
about
on.
Cincinnati Zoo?
So, I refused to go to the Cincinnati Zoo because my mom used to have a yearly membership. We used to go there at least like 2-3 times a year for like 6 years straight.
Who the fuck gets a membership for the zoo?
My mom.
So what do you do?
Here's
Well-
the thing: if you're
Membership.
gonna get
Same animals that I've
It's a-
seen.
But basically, the thing is, you can get in. I think it's either cheaper for adults and baby kids free. But my aunt was living down in Cincinnati at the time in that area,
okay,
so it was kind of a thing for us to do with our aunt without hanging out.
yeah,
At
we
her
did the
college
same-
house.
We did the same thing with my aunt one
Yeah.
year when we went down there.
No, and I understand why we did it, but it has ruined the Cincinnati Zoo for me. Absolutely ruined it. We went every year to see the lights since I was like 7, 6.
Yeah.
I mean, we have pictures of mom carrying Henry around before he could even walk at the lights at the zoo.
Christmas lights at the zoo are overrated.
Yes,
They suck. They're just Christmas lights.
unpopular opinion, but fuck Christmas decorations.
You know, it's one thing that I've gone to. We went to a school. I've been there twice since, and I go again because it's been years since I went. Ohio Caverns.
Yes, I would
Sweet
love
place
to go back there.
I love going to Ohio Caverns.
Road trip,
I'm down.
Right now.
fucking A, let's go.
Can we go drunk?
You know what's one of the odd things?
Yes, we have a DD.
Oh, jeez.
Exactly.
You know what's one of the odd things I learned about Ohio Caverns, like within the last couple of years, is that you can
Tell us, Brady.
you can go there year round because it's so far underground that the temperature doesn't ever change.
Yeah.
Like even if it's middle of winter, it's not really any colder down there, and during the middle of summer, it's not like it's hot down there, so it's always about the same.
No, that'd be cool to go to again.
Was that a fourth grade?
I think so. I think it was 4th grade.
Third.
Was fourth grade the farm?
Yeah.
Okay.
The farm.
Down on the farm.
That place
Yeah,
I was
Ohio
raised.
Caverns is a sweet place.
Yes, I'll go back
I
there.
still have some of my souvenirs from the gift shop from Ohio
Oh, yeah?
Caverns.
Not sponsored by any of the places we have talked about. So
No, that's why you're
Hey,
getting on our honest
if you
opinions.
guys are listening,
But if you're ever coming through Ohio because there's no other reason to come here, check it out.
we've got corn and rocks
and beer.
underground.
Hey, you want to wonder why we're all borderline hooligans? Because there ain't shit to do.
Yeah.
Well-
I mean, you heard me earlier. I was going to throw fucking spin wheels at kids.
You know what?
It sounded fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Just think about it, guys. You could be from Nebraska. All
Ooh,
they've got,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all they've got is corn and Nebraska football. That's all
And-
they've got.
and
Or-
women with facial hair.
See, they don't like to talk about that. We're talking about the things that you go to see there.
Or
Yeah.
think about like the only time you think about Idaho, potatoes.
Yeah, they got some pretty cool scenery out there.
Yeah,
it's not
thing is the-
flat like this place.
Say Nebraska and Kansas are just like flatland and corn.
And this is just flat and corn.
At least Idaho has some great scenery. And really all those states out there in the West have it.
Mm-hmm. But when you think of Idaho,
Potatoes.
potatoes. It's like
Eh.
the only thing you can think of notable off the top of your head. Ohio, corn.
All right. How about this? We ask our listeners wherever the hell they're from. If you're not from Ohio, what do you think of when you think of Ohio? First thing.
Fucking Ohio doesn't exist is probably what they're gonna tell you.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "What
Ohio
the
is a
fuck is
nowhere
Ohio?
state."
Where the fuck is Ohio?"
Couldn't even place it on a map.
No, they
And you
could,
live here.
just because they'll show you exactly where the fuck not to go.
See
'Cause
this
there's
right here?
nothing to do here.
I mean, we got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland.
But it's in Cleveland. We've been over this.
Who the fuck wants to go to Cleveland? Another reason not to go to Ohio.
Uh,
The worst part about Cleveland are the fucking fans of Cleveland
Oh,
Browns.
damn. Here we go.
It's the worst goddamn thing about that city. It's that the fucking toxic shit that comes from it.
Yeah, and LeBron James.
Fuck LeBron James.
Agreed.
Actually, he's from
That
Akron.
pussy ass
so-
bitch.
Well, he's not from, but I mean, he played for Cleveland. But
Well, he's from Akron, but
He ditched him twice. So bad he had to get out of there twice.
I just can't put up with LeBron James' attitude. Yeah, he's good at basketball or whatever, but I just don't like him personally. Like as a person, I just think he's a douche.
I hope he comes along this podcast and listens to us because fuck him.
hey, people on Twitter.
At
There are
LeBron James.
Do your thing.
yeah.
No.
Yes. I'll start a feud with LeBron James. What the fuck is he gonna do?
Has anybody heard about Kyle Rittenhouse suing LeBron James for defamation? Has that gone
That-
anywhere?
That's an old thing. I have no idea.
I'm not
I-
sure.
You know
Me
how
no
the court
sport.
system works. You know.
Yeah, I'm sad that I missed the fucking Amber Heard and Johnny Depp talk with you guys. Because I love that
We didn't
trial.
talk about
We
it.
didn't talk about it.
We mentioned it, but we didn't talk about
Did
it.
we?
I
You
think
guys
we mentioned it.
last week.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, because I got sad that I was fucking listening to it and it wasn't part of the conversation.
That was
Because you guys are
awesome.
talking about the holy memes coming from it.
Yeah, it was fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
That's right. Yeah.
I think my favorite part from it was whenever she was accusing him of being on cocaine because she said that he had a jar.
I-
And
A
then he
jar
looks
of
over at
something.
his lawyer,
I
he's
got a
like,
jar.
jar
I
of
got a
dirt?
jar.
Did he actually say that?
No, he didn't say it,
Okay.
but there's a meme of it.
I haven't
No,
seen.
like
a
he
whole lot
looked
about
over and like you could read his lips. He's like, jar of dirt?
it. I actually did see. I don't know how like true this might be or whatever, but I seen this TikTok the other day of a clip from the trial, and it sure as hell does look like she is snorting something.
Snorting something and whatever the hell is in that water bottle of hers, that pink liquid.
She but in like the video, she puts like a tissue up to her nose, and she like
You can
puts
see her
finger-
inhale.
Yeah, like she's either pushing out with some force or sucking in, and it's an odd like way to blow your nose. Let's put it that way. I do believe that she was doing drugs there.
I don't
I have
think it
no
was the
idea.
way that she was holding her nose. I think it was more the way she was holding the tissue.
Yeah, the tissue's all balled up as well. Like it's
Like you're not gonna blow into a
not
freaking
normal.
used tissue already.
Yeah,
Mm.
Like closing one nostril to blow out snot. I understand that because that's what I do.
I've done it, but usually you don't. Yeah,
Normally, I don't do it with the tissue.
usually
but
not
normally,
something
like,
you do on live television with people watching. Usually that's
Okay.
when you do it when you really need to get that snot rocket out.
So
and nobody's around.
she had a balled up tissue in her. She took her other hand and she went like this,
Yep.
like sort of thing.
pushed up against her one.
Why wouldn't
no
she just
nostril.
like have an unfolded napkin, push on one side, blow, push on one side,
Yeah.
blow?
That's how I blow my nose.
Yeah, that's how I blow them.
Yeah,
Oh, we're taught to blow our
She-
nose.
she
Brennan,
like,
how do you blow your nose?
holy shit! Hold on a second.
Let the man fucking talk.
When he finishes, I got to talk about something here. But
I just do.
Interesting. Brady, your turn.
okay, so this is something guys I watch on the Unsubscribed podcast talked about, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm the one odd man out here, and I don't know. You could cut this if you want to. An odd topic, but when you wipe your ass, do you sit
Good
or
God.
stand?
Sit.
Stand.
I used
Stand.
to stand, and then I started sitting, and I realized how much more I could get out if I sit.
That.
It's a
Sit.
hairy jungle
right.
down there, and I need as much scoopage as I can.
Okay, so here's my question for you guys:
It
Do you
kinda
go between the
depends.
legs or behind the back?
On the back.
I'll tell you what. depending on if I sit or stand or
Just
under or
If
behind.
you're standing, you gotta go
depends.
behind the back. If you're sitting, you go between the legs.
Yeah, yeah. And
so you're pulling this shit.
I did not
To
know
your
that
balls.
anybody went between the legs, and I am upset.
so to me, it all depends on what kind of a job you did. You know, I mean,
I get where he's coming
the
from, but I'm a
consistency.
stand guy.
You know, it all depends on like angles and how you want to get around.
So-
I mean,
I know you're making fun of me, Alex, but I have a method to my madness. All right. 99% of the time, whenever I shit, it's right before I shower. So I'm just going. Everything's going to be clean either way.
So why even wipe?
So why even wipe?
Yes.
So I don't fucking reach down and get a whole clump of shit in my fingers. Yes, I'm in the shower, but that shit's still gross.
all right, we can cut this part.
We're not cutting this part. This part's too good.
No, we can cut this.
Nope, I like this.
No, I'm keeping this.
It's a good thing Brennan doesn't do the editing, even though Alex fucked it up last week.
I fixed it. I didn't press one button.
Yeah, you
One
had
button.
one button to push, and you didn't fucking push it.
Yeah, and I'll remember next time.
You better remember for the rest of your fucking life now.
Try my best. I got a shit memory.
We are looking for an editor,
no.
Let's
No.
replace the guy
Un-
that started it all. Let's do it.
unpaid editor to do our editing.
Unpaid,
We'll pay you
yes.
in schmeckles.
We can give you little Debbie snacks.
I'll give you all the fucking spin wheels you want, baby.
Hey, no, we
Oh.
need those to throw at the kids.
Okay, fine. You have the fucking peanut butter crunch bullshit things.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure the throwing pinwheels at kids is going to be a reoccurring joke here. I like this.
Econ spin wheels.
Hey.
Perfect for throwing at kids.
He can throw at kids.
Oh God.
Can you tell that I miss being on the podcast?
Yes, I could tell. No,
I
but
got
Missed
really-
1 week.
I was actually
Okay.
I was super bummed I have to miss because I look forward to this.
You would have been even more bummed if it would have got DW to come on, though.
I would have been. I would
The
have
problem
been
is,
pissed off at you
to
guys.
get another person on, we have to
get another mic.
either get another mic or drop another person. Well, not
Yeah.
drop, but I'm saying
Like,
like
I-
One
might
person
not be
stand
here.
out.
I'm okay with investing with a fifth mic.
Yeah. How about first we
Often
start
we're gonna
trying to
have
make money
guests,
on this
though. I mean,
a little bit,
he's
Yeah.
like the only one.
unless you guys want to buy it.
Nope.
I mean, we're not gonna have Sab on again after all this happened.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Oh, it was a catastrophe.
She caused chaos, like
Fucking
entire chaos.
disaster. I hope she hears us.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
She
she
probably
cares.
just shook her head. Is all. I mean, I don't care.
She's probably thinking, "What the fuck are those guys talking about? Why are they being so goddamn loud in there?"
And then she's probably thinking, "Oh, they're probably talking about their burps and farts and dicks again."
Probably.
That's the one. Well, that's the ones that were just talking about how they wipe their ass. So
Didn't you bring that up?
yeah, I said ones plural. We're all in this together. Come on.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh.
we're all
I
in the
thought
ship
same
together.
thing.
We're all in the ship. When it sinks,
She literally just Snapchatted me. What y'all yelling for?
Nice.
uh,
Opa!
God damn it! What the fuck are we doing anymore?
I think this episode is just doomed from the start.
Well, we have Little Debbie's, a conspiracy theory. Oh, let's get back to the story.
Tell that fucking sugar, I tell you what.
What story?
The
I'll
one we
tell
ended
you
with,
what.
and that we wanted Aaron's perspective on.
Yeah,
What?
nobody let me ever let me finish on that one.
What
Yeah,
story?
we didn't. The kicking of the brother.
Oh, you mean the thing that we led off with?
Yeah.
I was gonna mention that I find it hilarious that when you were fake kicking the shit out of your brother, that he happened to be wearing. We mentioned the winter hat. It makes him look like a hobo.
Remember that hat, right?
Yes, it's actually still in my basement.
Nice.
Still
I
have
can, I
that
can bring
very
it
hat.
next episode.
Wear it.
It's
Every
iconic.
episode. Every episode.
You know how fucking hot my head's
Actually,
gonna
Wait,
be?
speaking
wait,
of
wait,
every
wait.
episode,
Is this like the place we worked?
Winter.
Ah.
there was a kid I went to college with that actually wore one of those hats almost every
Like
day.
Eskimo hat? Like the one that I got?
What are they? What
Yeah.
are they technically
Okay.
called? They called toboggan hats or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what that thing
Says
is.
the hat of the day guy over there. Come on.
I never did hat of the day. Actually, hold on. Did I?
Thought you helped with it, or Yeah, you did for the
No,
school newspaper.
That was my
yeah.
article
I thought
every
you did
month,
the toboggan hat.
but I couldn't remember if I did that hat or not.
I thought you did.
I have to go through hat of the month, every single
Check it out.
edition.
But
2
yeah, there was a
years of
kid-
it.
There was a kid I went to college with that wore one of them almost every single day.
You know the best part about that hat? My mom bought one for me, Cameron, one for my father. And my father wore his the most to work. So you can imagine a milk truck driver showing up to the farm
Jeez,
in one of those hats,
Nice.
picking up the milk.
I don't know why, but that kind of hat just seems to suit your dad. So
It's iconic.
It
It's an
is.
iconic look on him. It sucks that all the hats that we've had are like worn out and like ripping and they're not as good quality anymore.
mhm.
But I still got them somewhere.
I still like. We were mentioning that lady. Like, I would just like to know what thoughts were going through her head, or like when they went home. If they like went home and told everybody what they saw that night, or like if this lady still like if I were to mention this, like if I were to somehow be able to get in contact with this lady and mention, hey, do you remember this? If she would even remember this, or if
I'm
she'd be
going to
like,
say she
yes.
probably thinks about it probably once every 3 months.
Think so? Maybe that.
Because
3.5.
3.5, 4, because normally with stuff that comes to the stuff like that, when it comes to my mind, that's about roughly how long it takes between each time I think about it.
You know what I find really funny as well is like this lady may not even be from this state. Be her by a good sized highway. She could be from the area, or she might even know the area.
I'm going to
There's a
say
good
with how
chance of
small our
it.
community is, I'm going to gamble that she is from the area.
Yeah.
Sucks that
Especially
we'll
with
never
it
know,
being
but-
a Saturday night.
Yeah. But we'll never know. I mean, there's no way to ever know who,
Nope.
who this
Unless-
couple
Not
was.
unless, you know, they listen to this podcast and they reach out to us.
Reach
Exactly.
out to us if you were this lady.
Please, we have questions.
Questions. We will have you on the podcast. Come on.
Yes.
I will invest in a fifth mic for that.
I would love to ask this lady what she was thinking when this happened. It would be nuts.
I gotta think she thought it was a prank because, you know, the guy ran up with us in our direction.
Yes.
I mean,
If he
I
was really,
def-
if someone like, are you okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody was actually getting beaten up like that, I don't think they would have fucking wanted to move for a hot minute,
that's true.
which would have given them enough time to run over and be like, hey, are you
But at the
okay?
beginning, she definitely didn't think it was a prank because she hit the brakes hard.
Yeah, she slammed on the
Oh, yeah.
fuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, it was nuts.
Great time.
And then it's just a bunch of like kids. I remember being on rollerblades. I'm rollerblading away.
I don't
and
remember you
we're
being on
some of us-
rollerblades.
Some of us are on scooters. You know,
Whenever you said you're on rollerblades, I physically laughed out loud because I couldn't remember the last time I saw you in rollerblades, and so I pictured it, and it was just the funniest fucking thing.
I'm actually okay at rollerblades.
I
and
know
roller
you are,
skates.
but I've always known you more of a scooter and skateboard kid.
Can do it all.
Speaking of which, you want to go skateboarding this weekend? Supposed to be nice.
Beautiful.
As long as I don't have anything going
Brandon,
on,
I'm supposed to
I'll think
ask
about it.
you this Saturday, 10:30. What are you doing? A.M.
I'm not sure.
So I
Why?
work till 6 from 10:30. You want to join me and drink the entire shift?
I've been a fucking dirty.
Yeah, we
Oh
are.
fucking yeah.
You guys are more than welcome to join, Brady. I know you
Please
don't
don't.
drink, but they have.
Where are
other
you
drinks
at?
there.
Where you at then?
What do you think?
I just didn't know where you were at.
I'll bleep it.
Yeah, you know where we go to watch
Oh,
football.
Okay. How long?
She starts at 10:30 and gets off at 6, so that's a good 8 hours.
You guys want to have a D&D session afterwards? If no one's
Oh,
feeling
Dude,
right?
we need
Oh,
to have our second D&D session.
Be falling over.
Wait.
I'm gonna roll my dice. That was bullshit.
Oh, that'd be fucking
Phone goes
amazing.
flying across the room. We
Wait,
do need to mention that out of all four of us sitting here, Aaron, I'm pretty sure is the only person here who has broken a controller
Hey, okay.
from getting mad
All
at a
right.
video game.
I'll tell you this right now. Madden is the worst fucking game ever. I've broken like 5 PS4 controllers, and ever since I got PS4 controllers, ever since I got my PS5, not a single controller has been broken yet.
Wait, you've actually broken 5 PS4 controllers?
Yes.
How many controllers in total? Just not just PS4.
Probably 7. I think 2 Xbox controllers.
That is nuts.
Both from Madden as well. When I used to try hard the fuck out of Madden, I did, and I was terrible at Madden, so I always got super pissed off, leading me to absolutely destroying the fuck out of my controllers. And I also have a hole in my wall.
Okay, I
in my
do have to
room.
ask as well. I always thought it was like 1 or 2 controllers. I never thought it was that high.
No,
This is even worse.
yeah, I've broken them in my hands just by snapping them like a
Jesus.
twig. I've spiked them into the ground. I've banged them like against my fucking hands. I rack up a pretty high.
You know those
controller bill.
controllers are like $60 a piece, right?
Hey, just so you know, eBay's a great thing.
Yeah, 2 of those controllers were the cheap off-brand ones off Amazon. They were like $30.
Like at least that's not as bad, but still.
But the quality of those controllers were complete shit, and the one was already going bad. So like the fact that I broke it, I wasn't super mad about because it already wasn't working 100%.
I mean, I think you had to be super mad to do it in the first place, but
I mean,
we weren't mad about breaking
hey,
it. But
hey, fuck Madden, all right.
I figured it was more of a Call of Duty thing.
I don't think I've ever broken a controller over COD.
Really?
Not over COD.
I do think that you've
Because I was better at COD than I was at Madden.
I do think that you've almost thrown controllers playing Call of Duty with me. But I don't think it's ever been a not specifically with me, but
I've
like,
thrown controllers while playing COD at furniture the most, because like my rage from Call of Duty wasn't as serious as my rage from Madden. So like I knew like I still enjoy this game very much. Madden was just like I don't have anything else to play. I'm trying to better myself, but I'm not bettering myself. And I only broken my controllers whenever I played like somebody else online. And 95% of the time I didn't know who they were.
wow.
So it's just total strangers kicking my ass in Madden. I just get super pissed and just break shit.
So what you're saying is there's 7 total strangers that owe you a new controller.
Precisely.
Nice.
So if you're listening to this podcast and you beat me in Madden,
I
you
want my
owe
new
me some fucking money, fucker.
God
Oh
damn.
man. The only other time I think the only time I've ever seen somebody like break a controller is the time that I'm gonna say his name one time and then I'll just change his name, I guess. But like his controller. I
Okay.
don't know, what do you want to call him?
Shorty.
I want to call him by his nickname that people know him as that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but how many people out there have the nickname Shorty?
You're right.
I
You
don't
got
think
me.
it matters either way. Austin's a pretty generic name.
I'm
Got
going
me
to
there. I
bleep
just
his
don't
name
like to
either
use real
way
names. I'll go Shorty.
because we haven't talked to him in years.
He made this. We were playing Fortnite. It was like the prime of Fortnite, basically. Brendan is part of this story here.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is like Fortnite's prime, and none of us, like who were hanging out that night, had ever won Fortnite. Some of us been close, but no one had ever won a solo game. And Brennan at the time, he drank, but never was never is, cigarette, vape, any of that kind of stuff. Occasional cigar, what you gonna do about it, kind of thing. But
What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
that was like the prime of Juul as well. Everybody had a Juul, and Brennan told Shorty that if he won that game of
I
Fortnite,
remember this.
that he would take a hit of his Juul.
What
And
flavor
that
wa-
was like such an oddball thing for him to say. We're like, "Fuck yeah, you gotta win!"
Oh
this
God,
game.
it was when Jules had flavors.
the good flavors.
Like
Mango,
mango.
cucumber, mint,
I-
the prime Jewel days.
I have no idea what
R.I.P..
flavor it was.
Oh,
or,
damn it.
It
I was
was
gonna
mango.
ask you.
It
For
was mango.
It was a mango.
reasons that
It
will
was
be
mango.
explained.
But you chime in whenever you want to.
Oh,
I'm
no, go
sure
right ahead.
you're actually part of this. So,
You were there.
but then we got about probably like down to like 50 players, and Brennan was like, "How about this on top of this? I'll hit it an extra, like anything over 5 kills. I'll hit it each time after that. So 6, 7, whatever. Each time after that, I'll hit it again that many times."
Shorty literally went from playing like this to playing, freaking hands on his knees, freaking focusing on the TV. As
It was
hard as he could.
serious.
He was determined to make Brennan hit his jewel.
I don't remember how many kills he had
Hit
at
it,
the
I
end.
did.
What?
I said hit it, I did.
Well,
You about lost a lung doing it, bud.
needless
Yeah, I
to
did.
say, Shorty did actually win the game, and as soon as he did, he spiked his controller straight into the cement floor. It did have a thin layer of carpet across it, but not a very thick layer of carpet. Spiked it. Batteries went everywhere. And instantly just looks at Brendan and goes, "Fuck you, Brian," is his nickname. Goes, "Fuck you, Brian," and smacks his hat. And I remember we were all so hyped. Because, like, none of us had won Fortnite. That was a big deal. It was fucking
Solo, at
hilarious.
least.
It
was
wasn't
solo.
that big of a deal.
It was to us.
We were hyped.
Trust me.
Come on. That was a good time.
It wasn't for me. I about lost a lung.
I mean, I thought it was hilarious.
I think the best part about that story is that Shorty doesn't buy the $60 or $70 controllers. He buys the $100, $200
Oh, yeah.
limited edition
I
controllers.
think, though, I do think the controller survived. I don't think the controller really broke.
Yeah, I'm sure it
Fuck you,
survived.
Brian.
Because I
Yeah.
feel like I remember using that controller after that.
Also, too, wasn't later on that night that Brendan just randomly hit it again because he was so
No,
drunk.
that was a different night.
That was a
That
different
was
night
randomly. I have video of that one.
But I do remember that one because I was
Because-
thinking about that night as well.
because he was drinking and he
Which I
was like,
think
You just
Brady
picked it up
has-
off the table, didn't
"Yeah,
you?
you just picked it up and
Yeah.
you did it," and he
Which-
just like looked at it and put it right back down, like next to no one noticed.
Which I
Brennan
think
tried pulling a quickie on you guys, trying to.
Brady has memories of that night too for a different reason, but that'll be for another time.
I don't know what he's talking about, to be honest.
Well, we'll find out.
Off mic, of course, but
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, like that night where he won that Fortnite game, oh man, we were all like, it wasn't just the idea of him winning the first game, but like there were stakes to it.
Have it.
Something on the line. And it was
Uh-oh.
great.
Eat.
It's his wall, I guess.
Oh, I wanted to say this.
It snaps back on.
Hey,
don't
it's like
worry.
my controller. But anyway, my dad found the hole in my wall, and it was so perfect because my gaming chair was right next to it, and he was like, "What happened to your wall? Like, did your chair hit it or something?" Because like it was the perfect height of where the hole was, and like the backrest, like the top of the backrest
hmm
happened to be. And it was like he just asked. I was like, "Yep,
That reminds me of a story I have. I have a hole
you do that."
in my wall upstairs because me and my sister, when we were younger, were arguing, and she pushed me, and I stepped back, and my heel went through the
Drywall.
drywall, and I was terrified to tell my dad. As you know, as you will, you know.
Every kid is.
Drywall you can fix. I have like wood paneling in my room, so like you have to like replace the
Oh.
whole panel to fix it. And I was just like, yeah, fuck that.
I ended up. I don't know if my dad will ever find out about this or not. You know, he would probably not be pissed anymore. But I ended up telling him that like I was running up this. It's a really unbelievable story, but I was young at the time, and he's went with it for years. But I told him I ran up the stairs
Lion.
and thought there was
I
one
closed
more
it.
step, and missed, and then just like kicked my foot out and it hit the wall, like, which is a thing you wouldn't do really.
I don't know. He's looking something up. He's doing Brian things.
But yeah, I just thought it was really funny. And what else was like? Oh, I was like half an inch away from nailing a stud, so I'm 100% would have broke my hand if I would have hit.
Oh,
that
I thought you
stud.
meant a controller into the wall, but no, it
No,
was just
I physically put my fist through my wall.
you're a Kyle, huh?
Hey man, I can't recall, but there may have been a litter full of Mountain Dew or Monster cans in that room. So yeah,
All right.
no, Kyle
so
broke drywall. Mine was wood paneling.
Different.
It is different.
what are you doing,
All
Brian?
right, what are you up to?
all right.
Yeah, we're gonna watch some porn.
I gotta go.
Yeah, now would be
Not
your
gonna
time to
stay?
leave. It'd
Come
be
on.
kind of weird for you to be in here.
Lines, man.
What?
It's a long.
Alright, so
Gonna search off jerk off instructions because he needs help.
So, as you guys know, the Stanley Cup playoffs are going on right now, and over the weekend there was a woman at a Dallas Stars game who was rather well endowed. Say, see if okay.
Oh yeah, I know what he's
Fuck.
talking about.
Do I actually have the bench
Freaking know
picture
what
up
he's
there?
talking about now.
Ah, here we go. Here we go. Here we
Yeah,
go.
there she is.
Oh yeah.
There is
So-
no way in hell coach is focused on the game with that right
And
behind
there's no
him.
way in hell those are real.
So
Absolutely not.
No.
This is
Look at her
Dallas.
face. Look at her face.
Yeah.
It's not real either.
So I saw her on Saturday. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. I think I remember her from somewhere. She was at a game, and the same things were going on social media a couple years ago, and she made the same kind of news that you have now, where you guys are talking about her boobs and whatnot. So this is the photo from 2019.
Ooh.
She's the exact person.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
exact same
It's the exact
person.
same person. But the thing is, a couple games later, there was a guy that memed her, sat right behind the opponent's bench, and dressed up just like her with a wig, fake boobs, and everything. Oh, it's hilarious. I just figured I'd bring that up for you guys to kind of laugh about.
That is
Man,
great.
he's hotter than her almost.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know, right?
He's making me want to say daddy.
I was wondering where you were going with this story.
Yeah.
At first, I was just like, why are we talking about some woman with big boobs behind
Behind a
coach?
hot
Why
hockey
wouldn't we
coach.
want to talk about that,
Because
Brady?
Brennan is horny 24/7 and doesn't know how to express his feelings.
Doesn't-
Damn. Damn. Wow.
I'm kidding, Brennan. I'm kidding. It's a joke.
God damn, what the fuck are we turning into?
I just kind of figured since this episode was kind of a mess already, I would just throw another wrench into
Whoa, whoa,
things.
whoa, you're telling me you were saving this for a good time?
I just happened to think about it. Like whenever I asked him for the keyboard, it was spontaneous. Like, oh shit.
Okay.
Wait, okay, question. What the hell made you think of her? What were we talking about that made you think of her?
I was checking the NHL scores. So like, oh shit, I'm gonna bring this up.
She's a
What are the scores?
2-0 Lightning right now. The last I checked, and then 2-0 Hurricanes right now.
So you guys know about when we're recording then?
Yeah, by the time this releases, these series will all be over, and the
Yeah,
next round will be
but-
started. So
Don't
Well-
tell us what happens.
Don't travel back in time. Come here and tell us what happens. Because we have beer bottles that we will gladly throw at you.
We have spin wheels as well, so
Yeah.
bring it on.
And a giant metal cube.
No,
Alrighty,
Brady
boys.
wouldn't let me throw it at kids. He's not gonna let him throw me. He's not gonna let me throw.
I
him
think
at
he would
random
let you
people.
throw it at an intruder.
About the only time.
somebody broke in right now. You can
Brennan,
whip-
go knock down that door.
if there's somebody broke
So-
in, I give you permission if somebody broke in right now to just take that and whip it full speed at him.
At their face.
Oh no, I would love to see like center of mass. 'Cause
Fair.
I think that would
no,
just
I want
destroy
I
your
want to see
chest.
like a blink connection.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But goddamn.
We're gonna have to tell that story sometime.
Yeah.
Story
But-
for another time.
but
I think this is about where we sign off.
I think we're on the same page here.
Yeah. Alrighty, boys. Bye.
Bye.
Aaron's a bitch.
Mashed potatoes.